So in this video, we're going to go through how to find the equation for the perpendicular bisector. So first we can construct the perpendicular bisector by finding the midpoint. So we go to midpoint and just click on the segment. Okay, but to get that by hand, if I give you the coordinates, we would just take the x coordinates, add them together. So -8 plus 4 and divide by 2. So that would be -4 divided by 2, which is -2. And then take the y coordinates and add those up and divide by 2. 6 plus 2 divided by 2 equals 8 over 2, which is 4. So the coordinates of this point are -2 and 4. So we should be able to do that by hand if you're given the coordinates. Next step, we can construct the perpendicular bisector right here. I just click on the line and it makes it for me. Now we want to know what is the equation for that line, and we want to get it by hand. I mean, we can see visually right here the y-intercept is 10, and so we would just need to calculate the slope of that line. However, if you can't see the line, then we would first need to calculate the slope of the segment that we're given. So let's do that. The slope of the segment we're given, we would use this formula, m equals y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Okay, so we plug in the points, the y coordinates, 6 minus 2, and the x coordinates would be -8 minus 4. Okay, so then we get 4 over -12, which is -1/3. So I'm going to hide this so we have more room. Okay, so that's the slope of the segment is -1/3. So now we have to use what we know about perpendicular lines. The slope of this perpendicular bisector would be the negative reciprocal of this. So that would be +3 over 1. Okay, so now we know the slope and the y-intercept. We can write the equation. Y equals 3x plus 10. That is our equation for the perpendicular, I'm just going to write perp bisector. Now, what if you couldn't see the y-intercept? How would we find that? Well, we'd have to set up our equation with the slope that we found, y equals 3x, and just put plus b. Okay, and then we need another point to plug in for x and y. That is going to be on the perpendicular bisector. So we can't choose A and B. We have to choose the midpoint. So we plug in 4 for y and -2 for x. And we solve for b, and we should get 10. If we didn't, we did something wrong. So here's this -6, 3 times -2. Okay, and then we add 6 to both sides, plus 6, plus 6. And we get 10 equals b, which means the y-intercept is b. So again, this is our final equation for the perpendicular bisector of segment AB.